Have you ever looked at a toucan and wondered, why is that beak so huge? Is it just decoration, a splash of color in the rainforest? Or could it hide a secret that has helped this bird survive for millions of years? How can something so large be so light and so perfectly suited to life in the treetops? And here's the real twist. Could that giant beak actually save the forest itself? Today, we're diving deep into one of nature's most iconic designs to uncover its hidden purpose. We'll explore how the beak works like a Swiss Army knife, feeding, defending, cooling, and even shaping the jungle. And along the way, you'll discover surprising truths that will make you see the toucan in a whole new way. So are you ready to step into the canopy and unlock the secret? Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling us which bird you want to see next. Your support helps keep these stories alive. High in the emerald roof of the rainforest, a flash of orange and black catches the light. It's the toucan, a bird so striking it seems like it was painted by an artist. Its sleek black feathers, white chest, and of course that impossibly large beak make it one of the most recognizable creatures on Earth. But here's what most people miss. Every inch of that bird is built for survival. Picture it hopping along a narrow branch, using that long beak like a precision tool to snatch fruit from the tip of a twig that would never hold its weight. Every movement is efficient, every adaptation earned over millions of years in one of the planet's most competitive habitats. Every adaptation is a silent victory in the fight for survival. At first glance, the toucan's beak looks almost comically oversized, yet nature has engineered it with precision. Though it can grow to nearly 1/3 of the bird's total length, it's astonishingly light. Inside, a honeycomb-like structure of keratin and tiny air pockets gives it strength without the burden of heavy weight. This allows the toucan to leap effortlessly between branches without losing balance. But here's the hidden genius. This beak is more than a feeding tool. It's a built-in climate control system. By adjusting blood flow through its beak, the toucan can release excess heat, acting like a natural radiator in the sweltering tropical sun. Scientists have even found that, at full capacity, the beak can shed as much heat as the entire rest of the bird's body. If something as beautiful as this beak can be so practical, what other hidden abilities might the toucan be keeping from us? For the toucan, the rainforest is a banquet stretching in every direction. Its beak, long and precise, is the perfect tool to claim the sweetest prizes. Imagine it perched high above the ground, leaning forward to pluck a ripe berry from a branch too thin to support its weight. In one swift motion, it flicks the fruit into the air, catching it with flawless timing, a move that looks playful but is pure efficiency. This technique allows the toucan to feed quickly and retreat to safety, reducing the risk of predators spotting it. And with every bite, it becomes a gardener of the forest, swallowing fruit whole and later scattering the seeds far from where they grew. Without these daily rounds, the forest's richness would slowly fade away. When fruit is scarce, the toucan reveals a side most people never expect. Beneath its colorful, almost cartoonish appearance lies a skilled opportunist. It will raid the nests of smaller birds, carefully using its beak to reach inside and steal eggs, and sometimes even chicks. Insects, small lizards, and tiny frogs also find their way onto its menu, adding much-needed protein to its diet. This adaptability is what allows the toucan to thrive even when the forest is less generous. Its long reach means it can explore deep crevices, probe hidden cavities, and snatch prey that others can't. It's not just a fruit picker. It's a versatile hunter when it needs to be. But could such unexpected behavior be the very reason the toucan has survived in a world where others have vanished? In the dense green maze of the rainforest, sound isn't always the best way to be noticed, but color can travel far. The toucan's beak is a billboard of brightness, glowing with shades of orange, yellow, red, and sometimes green. During courtship, a male will tilt his head just so, letting the early sunlight set his beak ablaze like stained glass. It's not just beauty, it's a signal. I am healthy, strong, and ready to defend my place in this forest. These colors can also serve as a silent challenge to rivals or as a way for mates to recognize each other in the crowded canopy. Even young toucans carry a muted version of these patterns, which intensify as they mature, marking their passage into adulthood. In the dance of sunlight and shadow, the beak becomes the toucan's silent voice. The toucan is a true creature of the canopy, rarely descending to the forest floor. Up here, it moves with practiced ease, hopping between branches and using its long beak to reach food without risking a step onto fragile twigs. Its nests are often found in hollow tree trunks, many of them abandoned woodpecker holes, high above the reach of most predators. Living in the treetops also means staying close to the fruiting trees that sustain it and far from dangers lurking below. Toucans often travel in small, noisy flocks, their croaks and rattles carrying through the leaves to keep the group together. In the shifting light and shadow of the canopy, they are both hidden and connected, a community built on constant movement and watchfulness. Up here, every branch is both a pathway and a shield. Every morning, as the toucan moves from tree to tree in search of fruit, it's doing more than feeding itself. It's planting the next generation of the rainforest. The seeds it swallows travel far before being dropped, often in places where new trees have a better chance to grow. Some plants even depend almost entirely on the toucan for this job, their large seeds too big for most birds to handle. Without these daily seed deliveries, parts of the forest could lose species over time, upsetting the delicate balance of life. In this way, the toucan becomes more than a resident. It's a gardener, shaping the future of its home with every meal. With each seed it carries, the toucan writes the forest's future. For all its beauty and importance, the toucan's world is under threat. Vast stretches of rainforest are being cleared for logging, farming, and urban expansion, stripping away the canopy it depends on. With fewer tall trees, food sources vanish, nesting sites disappear, and the web of life begins to fray. The illegal pet trade adds another danger, with chicks stolen from their nests and sold for their exotic appeal. In some areas, hunting still claims the lives of these birds, whether for feathers, trophies, or sport. Conservation groups are fighting back, creating protected reserves, replanting native trees, and enforcing wildlife laws. But the question remains, will these efforts be enough to keep the toucan's call echoing through the rainforest for future generations? Across Central and South America, the toucan's image has taken flight in stories, art, and tradition. In indigenous myths, it is often a messenger between the human world and the spirit realm, its vibrant beak symbolizing the bridge between earth and sky. Some tribes believe its call can chase away evil spirits, while others see it as a bringer of good fortune and renewal. In the modern world, the toucan has become a global icon, appearing in advertisements, mascots, and even fashion, representing the wild beauty of the tropics. Its fame makes it a powerful ambassador for conservation, inspiring people far beyond the rainforest to care about its future. Beyond the myths, the living toucan tells an even richer story. When you look at a toucan, it's easy to see only the beauty, the splash of colors, the playful eyes, the oversized beak. But every detail of this bird is a masterpiece of adaptation. That giant beak is a multi-tool, reaching distant fruit, catching elusive prey, regulating heat, and sending messages across the canopy. Each function tells a story of resilience, carved by millions of years of evolution in one of the most demanding environments on Earth. The toucan is more than an icon. It's a guardian of the rainforest's future. Protecting it means protecting the forests that give life to countless species, including us. Because when the toucan's call fades from the trees, it's not just a bird we lose, it's a part of the wild that can never be replaced. Now tell us in the comments what you thought of the toucan's story. Suggest which bird we should feature next, and share this video so more people can discover the wonders of nature.